Amaterasu had allowed the Dark Lord to slip away. The display of evil sent chills down the wolf's spine. Wolves! Oh my god, so hard to pronounce. Amaterasu and Isen were left to wallow in overwhelming sadness. Himiko had remained steadfast in her quest to find Oni Island. In the end, she lost her life at the hands of the Dark Lord. With Himiko died all clues to the location of Oni Island. Amaterasu and Isen were left with nary a shred of hope. Giving up on their quest seemed the only option. That's when they noticed that the blood-caked crystal balls spewed forth by the Dark Lord clearly displayed an image of Himiko. Isen, doubting his eyes, listened intently as Himiko began speaking. She explained that Oni Island would not be easy to find, and that she had determined to become ethereal and enter the crystal ball herself in search of clues. She had allowed herself to be consumed in order to use the Dark Lord's power. She was also aware that the Dark Lord now possessed the fox rods. All was planned. Himiko's will infused the crystal ball with great power. The fortress housing the dark forces materialized. Oni Island appears only at sunset in a certain location. The place revealed by the crystal ball was none other than a spot, just off the northwest shore of Ryoshima coast, near the spot known as Watcher's Cape. Oni Island would appear again at Watcher's Cape at the next sunset. A small glimmer of hope returned to our heroes' hearts. Just as the image of Oni Island faded from the crystal, a deep crack appeared and split Himiko's image. She had paid the ultimate price for manipulating the dark power. The crystal itself had been spent. The destiny of Himiko's very soul had been inextricably intertwined with that of the crystal ball. A burst of blinding light heralded the crystal's demise. Himiko's soul was caught up in the shattered fragments and drifted serenely towards the heavens above, even as she prayed fervently for Amaterasu's safe passage. Amy, the sun's gonna set soon. Oni Island's gonna disappear. That revelation Himiko risked her life to tell us. Whatever we do, we can't let it go to waste. Who cares if we can't break the barrier on Oni Island? Let's make a beeline for Watcher's Cape, Amy. Right. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't quite feel the same when you have seen this before, but I do remember that this part was kind of... I was a bit saddened that important characters had actually died when taking in what the Nine-Tailed Fox and Himiko tells you. And also at this point, it just seems like, oh, damn it. It just seems like it's a little bit hopeless. And I don't quite remember if I actually thought about this before last time, but I don't know. It's not really hopeless because of well, you'll see, but you'll see when we get there. I don't quite remember what I actually felt back then. If I try to compare it to what I'm feeling now, it just makes sense. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll just wait until we get to Watcher's Cave to talk about it. It was such a long time ago, so I don't really remember the exact details. Yeah, well, it seemed like we mixed... Oh, come on, I just wanted to talk to the guy, since I wanted to know how his confession went, but oh well. Yeah, so it seems like I mistook this boss fight for the one which actually takes place later on. Because that was just the fight with where the nine-tailed fox was possessing Rao's body. Yeah. Oh well. Good things come later. But I do think the next boss fight was one of my favorites. When I looked back at the game and when I finished it and thought, so what was the highlights of this game? And I did like the next boss fight. Oh, hello there. I have not seen you there before. Oh. Yeah, actually, let's just talk about it now, since I'm not really good at keeping spoilers. I think I've already mentioned a few things already, which kind of gives it away. Spoiler! But basically, so there is a way to reach on an island. And if you look at it, it actually, when I look at it now, it does make sense because the dragon orb was still intact, and we were able to give it back to the Dragonians. And that's exactly the thing I thought of when back when Ami gave back the dragon orb to them. It does make sense. But I don't think I actually thought of that when I played the game, so I thought I was a little bit confuzzled of how to feel about this part, because it just didn't seem like there was any way back then to actually reach on an island. But it does make sense now. It does. I sensed Queen Himiko's fathomless regret upon her last breath. It made its way to the distant halls of the Dragon Palace. Behold, the sun. Even now it sinks down beyond the sea. Once it is gone, so too shall Oni Island disappear. No one knows where it will appear next. And no art known to mortals can divine its location. That may be true, but listen. It really doesn't matter because we can't break the barrier. I mean, the water dragon was our only hope, and it's dead now. The water dragon is not dead in the true sense of the word. I can harness its power with a sincere prayer to the dragon orb. Behold, Amaterasu. I, Otohime of the Dragonians, shall transform into a dragon and break through the wall that divides. May I serve you as a divine bridge to the heavens. But they didn't have children, did they? So who is gonna take over after these two? Because now she can't be the ruler of Dragonians because she's the water dragon. Oh well. A noble and brave sacrifice. Now, Amaterasu, you must cross while life yet courses through these veins. Okay, hang in there, babe. We'll be back in a jiffy. Sorry, Fireball. Looks like millet dumplings aren't in your stars. You'll have to settle for kicking some monster butts on Oni Island. And with that, we have a way to actually reach Oni Island, which, up to a certain point in the game, did seem hopeless, especially after the nine-tailed fox departed. But alas, that was not to be, because the game has to end somehow. Yeah, we don't have anything else to do, so let's go. Actually, no, we don't. Too late. Can't regret your decision now. I don't oh yeah, maybe I should have visited the dojo. Oh well. I don't remember, because there are some techniques I don't still have yet. I still don't have yet, so I'm not sure if that was the last time we could have actually acquired them in the game. Oh well. Hopefully, I don't think there's any other brush techniques that which are required to finish the game. What the heck you doing, Furball? You're gonna break Otohime's concentration. Cut it out. Oh, sorry. Alright. So now that we are actually here, I don't remember how much there is left. But I think this is like the later part of the game at least. Yeah, so it is pretty obvious that the nine-tailed fox is going to be the boss fight in this dungeon. And yeah, kind of looking forward to it. Like I said, I do think it was one of the more enjoyable boss fights in the game. I don't know how I actually measure that, but since I do remember it, I think it has to count for something. I don't know. You'll have to ask my past self. That's a dead end. Okay, so what have we got here? Okay. That also looks like a dead end. So we can only go forward. Oh god, don't let this be the dungeon with the painful blockhead puzzle. Oh god, I had totally forgotten about that. I think it's later. I hope it's later. I hope it arrives as late as possible. Anyway, so let's take out one of these one at a time, because it makes more sense. Nice. Yeah, so I think I also need to go and save somewhere. I think there's a save point inside. Because I need to get going soon. Oh yeah, this dungeon. There we go. Oh, and a merchant. Alright, I think I do have some stuff that I can actually sell off, so let's do that. No. Alright, so yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you tune in next time. Yeah, thank you guys for watching.